I am Hazel Lush, and welcome back to On Your Knees, Please. Okay, well, I just got done filming. My name is Hazel Lush. Do your own research if you're an adult, of course. And let's get on to today's video. So I look like Hagrid right now. Let's just not talk about it. We're sticking to that concept of not overthinking, overproducing, just putting it out there. Who cares, right? Because my problem a lot of the time, like, I would go to film and then I'd be like, oh, well, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, I have to do that. And then by the time I get ready, I'm like, I blank and I don't even know what to talk about. So, like, if I would have, like, did my hair and put on a wig or something like that, then I feel like by the time I filmed today, I would have lost the motivation. So I just forced myself to. Like, I don't feel the cutest right now, but just forcing it. Anyways, let's get to the video. All right, so I took some notes already. We're gonna go over some standout comments from the last episode first.
Hello.
So the first standout comment I had was from Curiously Absent. It was in regards to, like, how I hate movie trailers. And this person actually is a working trailer editor. And they were just telling me, here's the comment. You can go back and read it. I started reading it out, but I'm like, damn, this is gonna take a long time if I read this out. Thank you so much for the comment, first of all. I thought it was so interesting. I'm like, wow, somebody that works in trailers watched my video. I don't know, it just made me feel like, woo, it was cool. So thank you for that. Something 665 said, how about a moody read through of one or more of your short stories? I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe for one of my short stories that I'm not too, like, set on, like, I could just read it and spoil it and see what you guys think about it. What do you think? I think that could be cool. Oh, and last comment that I thought was nice. Well, everyone that commented, thank you, by the way. You know who you are. Lazarus Mud said, here's the gist of it. I appreciate your chaotic stream of consciousness style. You took us directly into your mind space with each individual thought woven intermittently as if a character of its own, almost like, I don't know what that means. I think of Muppets when I hear that word or something else. I'm like, what does that word mean? I especially enjoyed the segment where you showed and discussed screenshots of art. What a coincidence, because that's what we're going to be doing mainly in today's episode. That's my favorite part too, I think. We'll talk more about that. And then he said, are you familiar with the art of Dali? I feel like it would appeal to you. Thanks for a great video. Thank you, Lazarus, first of all. And yes, I do love Dali. Specifically these I've been seeing. I really love this. Like, the reimagining of the crucifixion. You know how I am with religion. I'm not religious, but I love it as a creative project type of vibe. Because it is creepy. But, anyways. So, yeah. Thank you to everyone that commented on episode 4. If you want to go read those through, you can go there. But, alright, let's get into it. We have our On Your Knees Please journal. Let's go to episode 5. I already did comments now. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this other edit I did similar to these, but I didn't print it out to myself. I might. Here it is. Ding. With this one, again, like, I just gardened and then I was like, just let it flow through. I know some people will see this and be like, okay, like, you did nothing, but I don't know, it was just fun. And then with this little artistic creation or whatever, I sat and thought about it and then created this fun story along with it. And I just love doing that with art. That's one of my favorite things to do with art. Like, whether I make it or just seeing it out, like, you look at it and then you try to come up with, like, what it's trying to say, like, what the story is. And then for me, almost always, like, with art or a movie or something, I'll, like, think it's saying something and then it's actually saying something else. I'm like, ooh, so I was wrong. But that's the fun part. Like, it's your own unique spin on it. Like, I'm even, like, I want to review movies and stuff, but I'm, like, kind of embarrassed because I feel like half the time I'll be like, oh, it's a movie about this. And then when you do your research, it's actually about that. And you're like, oh, I thought it was saying something else. But, I mean, If I got that from the story, then it's not invalid. Anyways, so yeah, with this, my challenge for you is to come up with a little story and type it out in the comments, or just what it makes you first think of, maybe type of vibes. I don't know. For me, I was like imagining like, what if in the future, like way past humanity's extinction, since energy can't be created or destroyed, there's like a galactic library of every thought ever had by a human. Since it takes energy to have a thought, then it can't be created or destroyed. I mean, I don't really I'm not like saying for real, I'm just saying like artistic. This is an artistic idea. But anyways, yeah. So this would be like the aliens like art museum where they come by and they'll be like, oh, in the year 272 BC, a monkey thought of an orange. And then there it is, like it's in this gallery. So like there could just be little thoughts everywhere through this vast, endless gallery. I don't know, just something to think about. And through every art piece I show, I want you guys to do that. Just think about like, what's it saying? Like, what's it make you think? I love hearing those ideas because I love doing it myself. So comment and we can do it together. It's fun. All right, now let's go through some more art screenshots that I didn't get to in the last video. Art screenshots that I found interesting. So these I just find usually like on Twitter or something. I'll screenshot it, and if it has like the artist name, I'll of course include it, but sometimes they don't. All right, so for the first one, here we go. It's Jacobo Borges, Meeting with Red Circle or Circle of Lunatics from 1973. This obviously spoke to me, that's why I screenshotted it. It just gave me like creepy vibes, like Illuminati type of vibes, or like, what if there's like this secret yearly summit where like all the world's most twisted people meet together to have like some weird like ceremony or something. I don't know, that's just what was coming to me. And it's just like they all look like from different places maybe, or like generals, like high up type of people. I don't know, just was like, oh, creepy. So that's the first one. And the next picture, we have cover for Esca Thalassophobia. I'm assuming maybe for an album or something. This one I just love. I love like, just, I don't know, like I don't know what else to say besides I love it. Like it gives like an interpretation of like hell, or maybe like energy harvesting something. I see a pirate ship in the back. I just love all these little details. Like the little person in the corner, like the light coming out of their head. It's like, what if this like, oh, there's also music in the middle. I don't know, it's just interesting. It feels like a cycle of like harvesting like human energy or like creativity, which I have a short story that's kind of along those lines, but all right, on to our next picture. And again, like I said, whatever these vibes give you or like what it makes you feel, think, reminds you of, comment below. I really want to hear, I'm not kidding. All right, next screenshot. Okay, this is from a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't remember the name of it because I don't have it screenshotted, but I looked it up just now and it's called Trap Hole. So very fitting. I just used to see this growing up and it would like freak me out. Anyone else? The Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like I never played, but I liked them for the art. Like I would just go through them and be like, whoa, it's creepy. Kind of cool. Like what, how did that person get down there? Like, is this like a punishment or something? I don't know. Anyways, next one. This is called Writer's Block by Rich Rethorn. I love this. That is so cool. I don't know, it kind of like, to me, it just makes me think of like sitting there starting to go crazy with all the ideas, but nothing will come out. Like on the outside, nothing's coming out, but inside there's like all these crazy ideas, but it's like, how do you make that like flow through? Which that is literally writer's block. So wow, really cracked the code on that one. But I love this, trippy visuals. Okay, next one. This is like photography, I'm assuming. This is roughly 1,000 miles per hour in other photographs by Bobby Beasley's on Instagram. It was posted by Contemporary 100. I love this. The like green popsicle. It's reminding me of like Goosebumps, like Terrorland. Is that what it's called? I've repeated this so many times now. I see something and I'm automatically like trying to come up with a world to it. Like, I love that. That is so fun to me. It would be my, I wrote this down. Talk about like my aspirations and dreams to be, imagine being so good at ideas, or people like your ideas so much that that's your job. You just come up with ideas. Like you sit, write out 20 ideas, and then the creative department or whatever they pick. That is so cool. I love that. I just love sitting and brainstorming. So if I could have a job like that someday, just manifest it now or whatever. Not to be woo-woo, but, and that's the thing. I'm not like being like, oh, my ideas are so cool. Not everyone's gonna like them, but that's the fun of it. Like, I just love different ideas. How unique. All right, this next piece of art, First Contact by Richard Hescox. I love this. Obviously, I feel like it's an astronaut that went to a distant planet and they're exploring and an alien shoots them with their laser. But I don't know, does it make you think? It could be something else. It's reminding me of like Planet 51 type of vibe, but like more serious, obviously. I love this. Oh, it reminds me of this, it's not aliens, but I think the YouTube channel is called Diego Dan. They talk about this comic about these guys that are going on a safari. They go back in time to hunt dinosaurs, but if you step on like a butterfly, like it could change the whole future, and that's what happens. Like they go to like a safari to hunt animals, but there's specific animals that somehow they, like dinosaurs and stuff, that the scientists figured that, or the scientists know when they're gonna die, so they're like, yes, come out and you can safari this T-Rex right before it gets crushed by a rock, since it was gonna get crushed anyway, so you're not like changing fate or history or whatever. But I think, obviously spoilers, somebody steps off the trail and like they step on a butterfly and then it changes the whole future, and when they get back to their time it's like Yahtzee or something like that, like Germany won or something. I love stuff like that. That is so interesting. So yeah, that's what this was kind of making me think. And on to our next art piece. Oh, this has been screenshotted since April 14th, but this person on Twitter named Anna Mary. Look at their makeup. This is so cool. Just wanted to show this because if it's screenshotted, that means I wanted to show it. That's why I screenshot them. So a couple months ago, I was really inspired by this. Thought it was really cool. Still am. It really looks awesome. Great work, honey. All right. Next one. This is called San Luis Obispo by American artist and Disney animator Evend Earl. I love this. I love when it's like plants or a landscape with like the square hedges. Even in real life, it reminds me of like Vector's place from Despicable Me. Seattle has a lot of bushes like this. I went there once and there was a certain area, they had so many like square bushes. I love that. But this is cool too. I love like all the geometric things happening here. And I love how the grass is like lines and like a gradation from light green to dark green. I love that at the bottom. Really cool. And next. Also, I'm looking at them on my phone. That's what I'm doing over here. Oh my God, we're finally getting to the screenshots I really wanted to show from forever ago. All right, and on to our next art piece. Ding. This is by Ray Klein. It's untitled. It's from the series You Are So Warm. I don't know, this just really looked cool to me. Let's zoom in. It's like, what's going on here? I don't know, what's it make you think? For me, it's like, what if like this guy's dog accidentally like got into some stuff, but it was like a mystical like rock that once it ate it, it like grants it powers or something? I don't know, that's just where I'm going. You know what? Doing this just reminded me, in kindergarten we used to do this project where it was around Halloween. They would give out a picture and it was a glowing pumpkin and then like the person with a knife. And the prompt was, or like what we had to do was like come up with a story to it. And I guess that's kind of what I'm doing now. I love that, whatever that's called. I love like a creative writing exercise. I thought about doing that sometime too, like looking one up, like a fun prompt. And then I just sit here and right off the top of my head try to come up with a story, and then, I mean, it could be shit and stupid, but it could be cool. You never know. That's fun. Brainstorming, what's wrong with that? All right, on to our next one. This is a sculpture. It's called Smiling Crocodiles by Isabel de Obaldía. I thought that was really cool. It's like a lime green with crocodiles on both sides. Sorry if I'm just showing stuff and being like, oh, that looks cool, and like not really talking about it. Like when I screenshot it, I like have all these thoughts about it, and then now that I'm sitting here, it's like sometimes they escape me, but hopefully I'm getting some substance out of this. Oh my god, I don't even remember this one. All right, next one. This is called The Professor's Portals by surrealist artist James McCarthy. I am obsessed with this. I love the concept of like like Nightmare on Elm Street. I actually meant The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like The Page Master. Like there's another one I watched recently. It was kind of like a more cheaper generic movie, but it was like these people find a door that every time they open it, it leads them to a different universe. So it's like you could open it and it's like a hell universe. You could open it and it's like everyone's like cartoon. You know what I mean? Like every time you open it, it's different. That is so cool. I'm obsessed with that. That's what this made me think. Honestly, if the afterlife could be a thing, I think it would be a cool eternity or afterlife to just constantly go explore all these different dimensions and stuff if they were real, you know? I don't know. Also, I screenshotted this. This is from Altered States. I actually might have shown this in a previous episode, but this just really spoke to me. I love the ram skull with the multiple eyes. I really love like animals with like birth defects and stuff. I think that's really cool and just fascinating to look at. Like it's like beautiful. Next. Okay, we're getting close because this is going to be a really long video. Again, I don't want to have to, you know. But all right, next one. This is called Memento Mori, and it's by Jesse Homer French. Really loved this. I love the style it's in. I love just how it shows the layers. It goes all the way from graves to all the way to like the those are meant to be like, what are they called? Jets? Like attack not helicopters, like ooh. I've gone post-verbal. I'm like, what are they called? Ooh. Anyways. But anyways, really love this style, how it's made. It almost reminds me of like a kid's style, not in a shady way. I genuinely love that. I don't like when stuff has to be like technically perfect. I don't need photorealism. As long as like the message, that's what we want. And I don't like, especially like guys are like this a lot. They're like, oh, I hate art that like doesn't make sense, or it's like what is it called? Modern art. I hate modern art, or like stuff like that. Performance art. It's like, oh, that's fine, your opinion, but yes, it looks nonsensical, but it's like, does it make you think of anything? Perhaps there's a reason behind it. Like, what could possibly be the reason? And even if it's no reason and the person's just trying to be like, ooh, I'm esoteric, da da da. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's still cool. I don't know. Oh, this screenshot was so cool. It's by Michelangelo, The Temptation of St. Anthony. Okay, now I'm remembering. This I didn't even screenshot for this video. I screenshotted for like inspo for like a world building type of thing I'm trying to do in my writing. So I'm really inspired by just the juxtaposition of like really bright, like Frutiger Arrow type of world mixed with like hell creatures. It's like, when we think of hell, one, we always think of vast, ever expansive space, never ending. One, what if hell was confined? What if hell was the size of this room and every time a new person comes in, they're shoved in and shoved in and shoved in until it's just a blob of like you don't even have, you know what I mean? Like, that's creepy to think about. Also, we think about hell as like red, dark, hot. Obviously, because that's how it's described in a lot of religious texts. But it's like, what if it was more like like the Windows desktop back screen, but then it's like, I don't know, that mixed with torture. Like, what is this one called? This specifically, it's the art piece where it's like three, it's like the delights of something something. Fuck, I'll remember when I'm editing it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it reminds me of this. I love that type of vibe. So, anyways. All right, and another one. This is by Leonardo da Vito, and it's In Bed with 1,000 Thoughts. Just love this. I feel like it's a cool depiction of what it's like to sit in bed and daydream and think of stuff. Really cool. Kind of reminds me almost of those like really old paintings that people would do for like sleep paralysis, where it's the person laying with like the demon on the chest. I know it's not similar, but I don't know, just like this vibe. All right, and next one. This is art by Noriyoshi Ohrai. I don't have a name for it. I just love it. Once again reminding me of like interpretations of heaven mixed with like the opening portals to a different like parallel dimension. The fruit on the bottom is interesting. The skeletons, which isn't it like in old art times that represented like the Black Plague or something? Like when skeletons would be, it's like that's like the Black Plague dancing through. But then this old like, it's reminding me of like Greek god type of vibe, Garden of Eden. Then the doors opening up and it's like a spaceship or something coming through. Like that is so interesting. Like what a cool combo. Hello, thank you. I hope this is enjoyable because for me, I'm having fun. I hope this is enjoyable as a viewer. So thank you for watching. Okay, last one. This is called Anemone. I don't know how to say this. By Marcus Vesper. This one reminds me, I showed an art piece in a previous episode called Waterworld, I believe. Or Sea World or something like that. And I just love this. It's like a world where like these giant like sea creatures exist. It's just like, what is like these never heard of from our universe like type of sea creatures that just like mollusks and like, what are they called? Like kraken or like, I don't know, just very interesting. It's like the mix of the typical like landscape painting and then the cool fossils in it. So it makes you think like, whoa, what kind of world is this? All right, guys. Well, I hope I got something out of this today and I hope you enjoyed watching. Again, my name is Hazel Lush. Do your own research if you're an adult, obviously. And that's all I'll say on that. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and yeah. Let me know like if there's something you want me to do in the next video. If you liked this video and I should continue like showing art and stuff. Yeah. But also my Instagram is also at Onyourkneesplease. I have a second one at Snake with 2 heads, no spaces. So yeah. But yeah. Bye.